What's up, otakus? Tour guide back here. The camera's doing some funky stuff here. There we go. Yeah, we're grading more comics, and we're gonna get. I just decided we're gonna be more methodical about this. So I've got my spreadsheet up. So I can't use Microsoft anymore, apparently. I mean, I can use Windows 10, but I can't open up any like programs. It's essentially just forcing me to either upgrade if I want to use like Office programs. So I just basically opened the files on Google Docs, and I'm using, what is this? Google. It's their spreadsheet program. I think it's called Google Sheets. And yeah, just gonna have to update it that way. But I do have, let's see, I've got, I'm kind of methodically just going through my comics. So what we're going to just start grading the books, and I've kind of been jumping around the last couple of videos, but if we want to get through my entire collection, which is going to take, I mean, I doubt we'll get through it this year. If I'm averaging like 3 books per video, and we're only doing like 1 or 2 videos a week, it's going to take some time, but that's the whole point of this exercise. We're just going to do it methodically and get through it. So I'm just looking here at the list, and we're going to go through Action Comics first. One of my Action Comics is actually slabbed, so we don't have to really do much there. We're going to start with these 3 comics. I'm going to start with Action Comics 252, the first appearance of Supergirl, except this one is the 90s reprint, my era of collecting. Got a newsstand there, copy, got the cover on there. I don't know. I'm actually trying to pick up these. There aren't actually a lot of them. I think there's like maybe 10 issues, and they're all things like, like key first appearances in Detective Comics, Batman, Action Comics, stuff like that. So I think I have 3 of these already. But to pick them all up, it's not going to be a big lift. And it's not like we're going to ever own this actual comic. Just one of those like grail books that, I mean, I don't want to say never, but it's probably never going to happen. I don't see any kind of like scenario where I'd be able to pick it up at the price that it's at. So just having the reprint, having like a something, again, this is from my era. It's a reprint from my era. So collecting this makes more sense than going after like a modern reprint. Although a facsimile of this book would look nice, just like having the cover and everything in the collection would look, because this kind of just like the design of this isn't that appealing, but it does have the cover there, so and the interior is what kind of matters. And then we're going to look at Action Comics 316 and 317. So we'll just start with these 3 books. We have more bandwidth to do some more books tonight. I'll stop the stream, start another video. Man, my camera's just doing funky stuff today. I'm gonna now just tilt it down here. There we go. All right, so we're gonna start with Action 252, which is again a 90s reprint. This is gonna be in a high grade just from the looks, from the initial looks of it. And I am going to do work on the backing board itself. I think it's just better for the comic to do that. So I'm looking at it. I see lots of spine stresses along here. So based on that, I'd say it's like I want to say it's like an 8.5 already just off the bat. Maybe 8.0, 8.5. Oh, it's got some stress lines here. So there's it was crunched as well. That can be pressed out. Nothing color breaking there. Maybe some, yeah, I mean, it's not really, you can't really tell it's breaking color. The way this, let me just show you from this angle. As you can see, there's, it's the best way to catch this in the light. I guess I can't. There you go. There's a good look at it. You can see sort of stress lines there, but you can't really see that it's breaking color, right? It does technically break color, but it's this, like, the way this background or this design is. Sorry, Young. Sorry to disappoint you. I wish. I was just saying how, like, I'll never own this book. Yeah, so again, the background of this design, it's really, it helps that you can't see the color break. It's just kind of blends in with that white there. There's just a lot. This book needs a press. You can see this edge here. It's just kind of crinkled there at the edge. So press would just smooth that out. Let's take a look at the back. Yeah, there's just light creases on the back. Nothing color breaking. So you can see the creases there in the light. Right, there it is. There's one. Yeah, so I mean, in the current state, I'd put this at a solid 7.5. With a press, potentially an 8.5. Because again, nothing in the book is necessarily, there's no color break increases. So assuming we just press out all this edge, there are a couple spine, color breaking spine ticks here at the top that would show up. But again, these stress lines here would press out. That edge would get nice and flat. So overall, if we could fix all those issues, I could see this being an 8.5 with the press. But as of now, yeah, we're gonna say 7.5. So I'm gonna 7.5 reprint. And we'll leave it at that. That was pretty quick. I didn't count the pages. So yeah, we'll go through this. This will be a treat. I don't think too many people get to peek into first Supergirl. I've read this comic. It's a joy. It's a delight because it goes over her origin story. as well as sets her up, sets her identity up at the end. So so let's see here. The Menace of Metallo. Yeah, we've got some other stories here. Now I'm not really gonna count pages because I figure I'll just look through the book and just assume it's all there. If it looks like a page is missing or something's cut out, we'll address it then. But I just the whole counting of the pages is not conducive to the video, and it's just a waste of. So I think just flipping through the book, showing you the art, and just looking through it while we go through it, rather than counting. Just if there's something missing, we'll make a note of it. Congorilla. It's just funny how like things that were just popular back then, like King Kong gorilla stuff. It's just Planet of the Apes stuff. It's just kind of funny. The ads in this are all 90s ads. There's a Batman 90s ad there. All right, so yeah, this is sort of the interior of, there we get our first real nice panel of Supergirl, who's the cousin of Kal-El. This is the origin story here. And Superman's very careful to keep her identity secret because he knows, if people find out like who you really are, you're just gonna get bombarded. So they keep her sort of both the Supergirl identity and her just her Supergirl in general, a secret to the world. So she's just kind of set up as like an assistant Superman. She's just a blur, so no one really knows if it's Superman or if it's something else. They're just assuming it's Superman. So they just keep her like this secret, and this is her really weird foster home orphanage like costume. And that's that. All right, so again, I didn't expect anything funky in the interior. It's a modern book. It looks to have been, again, it was on the newsstand, so all these like stress lines, creases, this looks to be just like a what do you call that? Just a corner like crunch or like a bend there in the corner. That's all what you'd expect from a typical newsstand edition book. So again, if we were to press this out, I could see it improving to an 8.5, but as is, it's going to be a 7.5. Still a beautiful looking book. Okay. Hey, what's up, Jay? What is up, dude? Thanks for hanging out, man. Just grading books here. And what I'm noticing is like, part of this whole exercise is just to get better at recognizing defects and how the defects play into your. So I think where people get caught up on grading is forgetting the rule that, look, your initial impression of the book, that's something when you go beyond, like, you should keep that impression of the book in mind. And what you're doing is everything you find outside of that first perception is informing you whether, yes, it's that grade, or no, that's actually worse, or no, you know what? It's actually a lot better than we thought. Rarely will it be better than you think. I think when you do a first impression, you're just giving it that, okay, this doesn't look that bad kind of initial grade, right? But again, as you go through the book, all you're doing is either reinforcing or adding more information to help you determine the book. Are we doing the live show later, Hal? At 8? All right, I guess I gotta get off and join you. I will do that. Okay, so apparently I have a live show, and we're gonna be going on with TM Nerdy. So if you're catching Jay, if you're gonna continue to watch, I'll see you over there, dude. We're gonna go on with TM Nerdy, and I'm gonna just pause on grading these books for now. Hey, what's up, fanboy? Hey, we're gonna be interviewing TM Nerdy, so if you wanna hop on there, go to Naman Young's channel, and I guess we'll see you there. All right, we are doing an interview tonight with a fellow collector and community member from our brother up north, TM Nerdy. So we'll see you there. All right, I'm going to end this stream, and we'll grade these comics. We'll come back. We'll come back after that stream and go through the grading of these books. This one definitely needs like some cleaning as well, so we'll get that going. All right, see you over on Naman Hyung's channel. Peace.